My average stock price is $6.37-ish. I'm still buying, and I think we have a good chance that we see 100% increase in stock price, and I will show you exactly why. Welcome to Virgin Galactic Fridays. I know you are not watching this on a Friday, but bear with me. I'm messed up a little bit with the schedule, a little bit like the Virgin Galactic, right? But I told you that I will make more space videos. If you don't know who I am, my name is Danny. I'm living in Dubai. I'm known as the Wolf of Dubai, and you should subscribe me because I'm the biggest Virgin Galactic stock influencer out there. You should follow me on Instagram because I'm posting a lot of stuff there. I've been quiet over the last couple of months because there was not much news, not much development, just sell, sell, sell. What I was doing was buy, 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 as I said many times before. My average stock price is $6.37-ish. I'm still buying. I still believe this company has tremendous value, specifically in this year. And in this video, you will see why I think the stock can actually grow 60 or more % over the next couple of months. And I think because we will be in a recession-ish mood, that this stock can even be picked up by Wall Street bets, by, you know, people that want to allocate money somewhere that it makes sense while everything is tanking. And even the 60% maybe is even conservative, okay? So you should stay for the whole video. And as you might know, I have also a group. That's why I was a little bit off YouTube as well. I have a day trading group where if you have $5,000 or more to invest, you can copy my trades. We have tremendous results. And yeah, check out the link below. And then you can, you know, have a look on the website. You can schedule a call and be a part of this group. And there's also all the long-term stock moves that I will make posted there in my group. So, but a little bit more to that later in the end of this video. Let's dive first into Virgin Galactic. And I did the following, okay? One of the most questions is, what do you think about Virgin Galactic in 2023? How much the stock will go up? What do you think about this and that? And what do you think they just, you know, hired a new janitor? Like, what's going on, right? So all of these questions, obviously I don't have a crystal ball. Yeah, obviously I don't have a crystal ball. There's two things, okay? You can look into past events and how these events make the stock of Virgin Galactic react, because now there's no revenue, right? There's no revenue, there's, you know, no current operations. So everything that pushes the stock higher are news. So you can look what, and we will look into that right now, what past events made the space stock move and how much, and then we can see what events are lined up for this year, and then, you know, average out how much the stock can move, okay? So let's dive directly in. So I sorted this from the biggest to the lowest, and obviously, I don't know if you know it, this was like, I think, 2022, or 2021, I don't remember, to be quite fair, 2021, when we got the FAA license, right? The stock jumped 44%, absolutely insane. I had stock options in like on the side that went up like 1,000%, you know, in a couple of days. It was absolutely insane. Then we had the new CEO announcement, okay? Something that, you know, the company evolves, right? The stuff gets better. Michael Kognizer became the CEO, and this made the stock jump 30%. Then we had the Q2 confirmation of that we will do Q2 2023, we will be operational ready, which was just recently, and the stock jumped around 20%, okay? Then we had the test flight announcement, and, you know, couple of different points of the history of space. And the stock jumped to like 20%. Then we had the test flight success, which was also around 20%. And then we had the delays, which was minus 20%. And then we had the capital rise, which, brought the stock down like around 15%, okay? 15, 16, I rounded the numbers a little bit up here. But you can see here that, what was fascinating was that, the announcement of a test flight or new dates and the test flight itself actually made the stock in a very short period of time move in the same way, all right? So if you are looking from an investor standpoint, you always look into, okay, what is my risk and what is my reward, okay? So I think like when you are a very, very short-term investor into space, you could jump in now and wait for the announcement and go out, 20, 30% later. Obviously, there's like, the overall market and some of this news will be even, multiplied or leveraged through the macro environment situation. High-risk stocks were absolutely sold off because of the interest rates being increased by the Fed. So you can see here that it's not always like only the event, but also the macroeconomics environment, okay, where we are now in. And that made me look now into 2023 and see how space stock could go up. And I think we have a good chance that we see 100% increase in stock price. And I will show you exactly why, okay? For that, we need to go into the new list. The first event is the FAA license. I don't think that we will have this kind of event. So I marked it in red. And I don't think we have a similar event. Okay, because the FAA license is already there, right? So I don't feel like there's any similar event. Then we have this new CEO announcement, which was also a great thing, but I don't think a chance of something like this, like a major shift in stuff of Virgin Galactic, could push the stock up, 20, 30, 40%, okay? I think like that cannot happen. Now, for this year though, we will have the Q2 operational start. So what they have already announced will really happen, and that I think at least will push the stock 20% up, if not more. Okay, let's keep it 20%. Now, the test flight announcement will push the stock, a further 20% up. This will also happen. But I think even this will obviously from a, timeline perspective, we will first have the test flight announcement, then we will have the test flights, and then we will have the operation start, okay? So, but even the test flight success will actually push the stock higher 20%. So all in all, you can see that the reward here, if you invest into Virgin Galactic, could be 60%, okay? Now on the other side, obviously, delays, which can happen, that's why it's orange here, can bring the stock down 20%, okay? So you have like, if you say like there will be one delay and everything else will happen, then maybe we look at the 40% gains. But I think even after such a beatdown and everything is down and the people are looking, and we see this in meme stocks right now, like Bed Bath & Beyond, AMC, the people, those, retards are the Wall Street bets guys are looking for things like that, okay? So I think we could have like an leverage through this community that not only we raise 60%, but also 100%. If it's getting totally crazy, we will have also, a melt up through, short covering as well. So I think like 100% would be the best case scenario. And that's why it's the title of this video, obviously, that, we could see a $10 stock this year. Yeah, and then the last one is the capital raise, minus 15%. I don't think that they will raise money this year. I think they will do it rather 2 year in beginning maybe next year when the stock price is much higher. It makes much more sense. They have enough capital to go for the next couple of 7, 8 quarters. So and it shows like in the history like they raised when they had like still like 4 to 6 quarters of runway, then they said, we will raise capital. So yeah, so that's why I think like space is a super interesting stock. I've been averaging down, so if the stock really goes to $10, I will be hugely in profit because I said in the very beginning, like, this is a long-term thing. And even the 3-4 years that I'm investing, like, that's not even a long-term thing. Like, for me, long-term starts at like a decade. If something changes, I always think about, if I move some capital, but, and I know that, nothing changes for me. Nothing changed for me. Even if the stock is $60, in the greatest hype and bubble asset bubble phase, or the stock is, at $3. I love more $3 than $60, obviously, because it's the same company. Why not buying it for 95% discount, right? Brilliant, right? That's what made Warren Buffett rich, Charlie Munger, other big investors. I had invested all my life savings in Tesla when there was the worst news out there, okay? And I 20x my money. I invested into Tesla when there was the market cap, $18 billion. You can see my first videos on this channel, like absolutely crazy, super bad in front of the camera. But, I had the vision of Tesla, and, either I will come out of this space investor stuff as a genius or as a total maniac, but it looks quite good that I will come out as a genius. So I can't wait to see the face of all the haters. I know there's a lot of there. I don't scan Reddit or any stock tweets or whatever the other platforms out there. I'm doing my things. I'm recording this. For me, this is obviously never financial advice. You are responsible for your own, moves on the stock market. I love this game of stock market because, that's my passion since I'm 13 years old when I bought my first stock, like 20 years on the market already. So I know when I see a good deal, and I think that this is a good deal. And yeah, and the last, before we leave, I want to tell you a little bit about the X and day trading. It's my copy and paste trading group. So if you have 5,000 or more to invest, then you can join and trade at the same time. We post our trades. We have 4 traders. It's me and, 3 traders that work for me. And you can copy our trades, and you are profitable from the first months, or we refund all your money. That's why I was also absent here on YouTube, because, the bear market is the perfect time to day trade. We did, over 1,000% of return of investment on our trading. Obviously, we'll never have the chance to get all the trades. So maybe a realistic return of investment since March of last year was like 500% return of investment on your capital, which is also great. Obviously, this kind of performance is never like a future prediction of what can happen, but as if you learn about the markets, this is something that nobody can take away from you. Not a divorce, not a government. So I think it's a great investment in yourself. Go on my website, go on my Instagram, DM me start, and we book a call if you have the necessary funds. And you can start to be in our group, where I will also post long-term trades and option trades that will be super, super crazy, because I think this year will be the year where we can buy amazing companies super, super cheap. So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe and like, share this video with your other space investors. DM me anything on Instagram. This is my main communication platform. If you are an investor, what do you think about space? If you're angry with me, send me a DM. I love to chat with you guys. I'm super accessible for everybody out there. DM me on Instagram, Wolf of Dubai Danny. Follow me. Down is all the links. And see you later, because we are going to the moon. That's why I have my spacesuit on, and have the best, week you ever had. At the best start that you ever had in the new year. If you want to change something, you know where the links are in the description. And I love you all, always stay positive and, be respectful to others. I learned it the hard way through a lot of comments, bad comments during my Tesla investing time, bad comments about the space investing time. And I don't care, because first of all, putting out negativity out there is always a sign that you are insecure yourself, or you have an issue in your life and you try to compensate that by putting more negativity out there. And in the end of the day, it will not help you. So turn negativity into envy. Why a person is more successful in you, or what are you missing, and so on. And you will be such a tremendous successful person. And I love you. Best from Dubai. You're wealthy.